Ok, ora mi si... Quindi ho parlato al muro. Perfetto. E io che ero convinta di iniziare bene. Niente. Stavolta non è stata colpa mia, non ho lasciato mutata la funzione. È che devo aver cambiato entrata del microfono e OBS giustamente non l'ha rilevato. Anche se prova, sì, dovrebbe funzionare. Quindi, stavo dicendo, in questi giorni ho avuto un problemino con OBS, ovvero che mi spariva la chat e la sezione del titolo, della live, i tag, eccetera, e la lingua, no? Che era una funzione che, insomma, era utilissima, no? Ora, per carità, la chat si può mettere anche in altri modi, però questa funzione per cui collegavo l'account e nessun problema. Il punto è che da quando ho fatto aggiornare OBS e Stream Elements, scusate, non uso Streamlabs, all'improvviso, sparivano. Poi ho realizzato che mi bastava ricollegare l'account, quindi dovevo disconnettermi, riconnettermi, mettere token e cose, e ritornava. Chiudo OBS, riapro e scompare tutto, e così di continuo. E mi hanno detto che dovevo disinstallare Stream Elements e in effetti ha funzionato, quindi non ho più Stream Elements sul PC però. Quindi stavi dicendo sei qui per rappresentare Ezio Auditore, e ci credo perché praticamente siamo diventati assassini. Ma non sto scherzando, cioè proprio l'aspetto di Geralt è cambiato. Ma sta scena non l'ho già fatta. Devo prendere l'ultimo salvataggio. Sì, va bene. Quindi niente, ci sarà sempre almeno un problema ogni volta che inizio una live. Almeno uno ce ne sarà sempre. Qua ne ho avuti due.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Move your asses.
Watch out for Fenn. He's downright daft, that one.
Guarda. Va bene, è caruccio. Un po' troppo stile Assassin's Creed, ma è caruccio. Allora, dove devo andare? No, non devo entrare nel tempio. Oddio, non ci sono ancora abituata a questo nuovo schema. Dove sono le missioni? Qua. Dove sono le missioni? Posso fare qualche pozione? No. Vabbè, poi ripassiamo un attimo. Questo è per meditare. Non c'è più bisogno di avere il fuocherello. La mappa è qua. Caruccia. Io sono qui. Ho appena finito un PowerPoint. Braf. Come cazzo si mette là? Devo seguire quella freccia. Io sono sempre pro i poligoni, mi piacciono uguale, mi piacciono sia, mi piace sia l'alta definizione, sia la meno alta, sia i poligoni. Hanno tutti uguale diritto di esistere. Ma adoro queste strutture del terreno, sono così realistiche.
Would you release us,
I was
soldier,
just
sir?
following orders.
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The
They're
king
at
will
our
decide
mercy.
your fate.
Ma li hanno smutandati, no?
They're at our mercy.
Premi Q per usare segno. Sì, me l'hai già spiegato, basta. Perché se premo Q tiri fuori la spada? Ho capito perché mi hai spiegato sta cosuccia. Nell'altro gioco mi sarebbe bastato hard, però se dobbiamo tirare palle di fuoco a caso. Qua. Combatte come Assassin's Creed. Come Assassin's Creed. Quanto pare dovevo andare qua. Apri, chiusa, perfetto. Gratis. Non mi fa andare di qua, ma che fa? Scendi nel pozzo e... Ah, grazie, ok, c'erano le istruzioni, meno male. Hanno messo le istruzioni per quelle come me. Devo sparare. Ma che dettagli. Poi la gente mi dirà, ma dettagli cosa? Che adesso con ray tracing c'è di più. Ma io apprezzo anche queste cose. Le foglie, i colori diversi del mattone. A me piace ammirare anche le piccole bellezze. È una situazione buia. Migliorato a vista bevendo la pozione del gatto. Oddio, ma non è che ci sia tutto sto buio. Levati, Surfshark! Ormai non lo uso praticamente più perché poi mi devo ricordare di andare in live e mi rovina tutto. Allora, sì, dobbiamo bere la pozione, gatto. Ha perfettamente ragione. Glu 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 glu. Bravo Gara. Sì, lo so che svaniscono dopo un determinato periodo di tempo. Vabbè, ci ho giocato sto gioco, non credo. Ho giocato. Ah, hanno messo il timer stavolta. Cioè, c'era anche nell'altro, ma non così... Non così evidente. Soprattutto non così evidente. Quello mi sembra un mostro. Non essere meglio l'altro aspetto. Ma scià! Ma da quanto tempo che non ci vediamo? Ma che giovane che sei. Sì, però sta cosa che dura 5 minuti e basta la pozione non mi piace. Allora, dove devo andare? Potrei esplorare, però che palle sta cosa che la pozione duri 5 minuti precisi. Oh, negli altri, nel primo gioco durava qualcosa come mezza giornata, 5 minuti e non li devo superare. Mi mette ansia. Dall'altra parte? Ah no. Ah sì.
Damn it.
No? Niente da strada? Niente di più facile. Io non ho neanche il tempo di esplorare. Ora questa? La cosa che vedo i mostri oltre le pareti non mi piace. Se sono dietro una parete io non li vedo, punto. E così dovrebbe essere. Oh. Posso accendere le luci. Questo è interessante. Che giustamente ora la pozione mi scade. Che ha senso anche, perché cioè trovo torce ovunque nei cadaveri, ma non riesco manco ad accenderli con igni. Bene. Andiamo. Sono tornata indietro. Prendi nel pozzo e trovo il passaggio per il terra. Nel primo gioco vedevamo tutto blu quando avevamo fatto. Ora vediamo l'orsibbia.
Scoia'tael.
Gli scoiattoli non mi piacevano nel primo. Vediamo se devo ammazzarli anche nel secondo.
Blasphemers!
A me. Ma cosa? Aiuto, aiuto. Non sono messa così bene in vitalità. And there we go. It's fine now, you can fight. Come on, come on. Come è chiusa? In che senso è chiusa? Io dove devo andare? Di qua, giusto. E di là. Di qua. Noi intanto rubiamo. Sì. Non lo posso fare nella realtà, che me lo private nei giochi. Ingredienti, sì, 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 sì. Come chiusa? Che... Bella scusa per farmi trovare tanti oggetti, però non è una scusa per farmi bloccare in un punto. Ho capito, se qui è chiuso. Ah, posso salire qua, ok. Là. There we go. Wow. Ok, possiamo andare. Yeah. At the cemetery we fight.
Yeah! Death to the tyrant! Death to Voltaire! Death to the tyrant! Death to Voltaire!
This shield is so annoying. Come on, die already.
Down with tyranny!
Ma perdo vita come niente. Knock knock. It's me, your death. I'm an assassin. Whoosh. No, mani. Ancora una chiave. Dov'è? male. Geralt, no! That was a foolish way to die. Wait to silence. Fine partita. Oh, come on. Don't be so roomy. Mi tocca rifare da tutto. No, non tutto.
Blasphemers! Blasphemers!
Come on! Ok, è insopportabile questa cosa del fine partita. Nell'altro gioco tu morivi in un secondo. Tam! Ricominciare sì, qua troppo lento. Troppo lento. Ci vuole più strategia.
Down with tyranny!
For the Baroness!
Down with tyranny! Down with tyranny!
How much damage they leave? Oh, why is everything so slower? Come on. There we go. Yes.
Death to the tyrant! Death to the bullhead!
Stand your ground!
Death to the tyrant! Death to bullhead!
Olle.
but to marry and to die a good death! Blasphemers! Questo's vermin! Don't pull back!
That gets even more. I can't say the reason now.
Don't pull back!
Whoa! I ripped their arm.
Onward! Blasphemers! Blasphemers! Questo's vermin! For to marry a man! To die, but to marry and to die a good death!
Ok, good job, padre, good job. Bravo. Era di me. Giocando di strategia. Mi sembra un Souls dalla lentezza dei movimenti.
I know right!
Là. Oh, sto sanguinando. Vabbè. Bang. Oh, ciao gente, aspettavate me? Ok, un momento. Baule, via.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Abbiamo finito il prologo?
This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt.
Ma c'eri
You're
anche
either telling
tu?
the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
Non finiremo mai questo prologo.
We might have arrived at the same time if not for tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesveld. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tails, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Busi and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tails, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This
Well,
is hallowed
yes.
ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Can someone explain me why sometimes there are these kind of signs?
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
Axi
What is
fallito.
this?
I
Blasphemy!
tried
Sorcerer's
enchantment.
tricks!
There.
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well,
Stinking.
Witch's trickery.
Stinky Witcher.
Geralt,
You
you should
look at
know.
yourself.
Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Tame a Dragon. Non credo sia possibile. Vedete che Drago, premi il tasto con il quindi adesso appare il drago, bello spoiler. Grazie.
The dragon's back!
I can't.
What? Oh, come on. Just for a slice of fire.
The dragon's back!
I can't.
How long are these towers? No, my sword! Get my sword back! La mia spada, che palle.
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher.
Oh, lo
Within reason,
farò.
of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, but none shall stop you. You have my word.
Thanks, chemist.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. We might scare them.
I agree with the king this time.
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
You know, I think this actually takes inspiration from an actual story happening in England about these two princes who were
Go,
locked
Pussy.
into a tower.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
You know, I actually like this character.
Bells.
He's a
Your
douchebag,
triumph
but
is
I like
complete.
how really
The
well
city
he's
and
written.
fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
That's what you say.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
Ah dai, è un
There's a bucket of water in
bambino.
the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Ovviamente il figlio maschio ha una figlia femmina primogenita, ma chi se ne frega, solo il maschio deve governare. And we know that's a lie. Oh my, something's
Sire,
going to happen.
let us pray.
Something is going to happen. Oh no.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Oh no, another Witcher. Oh no, he's another Witcher. And he wants to kill the king. Mi spiace, Geralt. Non sei riuscito a evitarlo stavolta. Peccato, mi stava piacendo questo Re Foltest, mi stava piacendo. Ora, per carità, è un pezzo di merda, ma non significa che non sia ben scritto, Un personaggio può essere un pezzo di merda, ma non significa che non debba piacere per questo. Purché sia scritto bene. Sarà scritto benissimo. Cazzarola, no! I knew it! No! No, i miei Oren! I miei Oren! My Oren! I Jew! My Oren! And there we go. No. And who's gonna believe me? There. Who's gonna believe me now? That man actually was just alike Azar Javed. Just alike. Pork! Perfetto, ora penseranno, chi è stato a ucciderlo? Io non vedo nessun altro qui. Però è anche vero che la mia spada non è imbrattata di sangue, Beh, potrebbero vedere quello. My sword isn't covered with blood. So they could actually check my sword for it. They could check that, you know, if you made an autopsy about this man, you can check that he has been used a different blade to kill him, which is something I don't have. Oh, that's the reason why I'm
Suppose that's the
here.
extent of what you'll
I
give
see,
me.
I see.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
I know.
The murderer
aware.
outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Oh,
Otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Actually,
Is she
yes,
not your
the
lover?
children,
Who
the
knows?
that child.
But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Ah, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
But Princess Adda? Nothing about Princess Adda? Cioè quella cazzo di principessa, ok, frutto di un incesto, but still. No, regole medievali in cui i maschi primogeniti. Può essere anche un figlio bastardo, se hai il pipino e tuo padre era il re, e allora sarai re.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
I gotta say, your English is still very... Oh, thank you. Why you're saying so. Oh, maybe because of my podcast. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not the assassin.
For fuck's sake, you command the blue stripes. Do something. The
Do
real murderer is
something!
free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in
Che
here.
cazzarola, sai che non l'avrei mai ucciso. Perché avrei dovuto farlo. Non ha
Was wearing a
senso.
frock, though. He sailed off.
Mi doveva un sacco di soldi, perché avrei dovuto ucciderlo e farmi beccare dai... È ovvio che non sono stato io.
Bigger.
Ovviamente. Cazzo. Vabbè, è ovvio che non moriremo, Dai. So what happened to Nicola Mark?
What would you
I
do
don't know
if
this
you
people.
escaped?
That's not your business.
I'd go have a beer.
Are you trying to annoy me?
Vernon, if I escaped, you'd be the last to learn my plans.
Let me tell you a story.
I hate stories.
Ah, okay.
There was once a witcher who was accused of murdering a monarch.
Wrongly accused.
The charges against him were very serious, and only one man could help him.
Let me guess. A handsome prince.
The commander of the Blue Stripes. Sadly, the witcher refused his help and was hanged.
I prefer happy endings.
Then help me, Geralt.
Looks like I'm out of options. Let's do this your way.
What would you do if you were freed?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him.
Kingslayer.
Scoia'tael
Mwah.
helped him escape. That's where I'd
It's
start.
cooler than
I expect you might know
Re-
this particular group
Reichi,
of
though.
elves.
How'd you work that out?
Kingslayer.
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
At
Now that you
least
mention it. Vess!
I'm hungry.
Bring us food and drink.
Hi, lady. That us. And I'm hungry.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
As you say. Ti beve!
Thank you.
Sì, però non trattarla da cameriera, He was pretty thirsty. Povero Geralt.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her.
I missed it.
One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death.
Uh-huh.
The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,230.
Ooh, the first game!
In
I
that,
guess it's the first
253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd.
And that was me! Talia! You were
During the riot,
expecting Geralt, but it was me! Talia!
including the witches Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying
Look! Yennefer! Yennefer! He named Yennefer!
sorcerers are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
I remember.
Yennefer, sì, la mia wife!
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
You remembered
Vess.
your ancient love. Ancient. That's it, bro.
Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner.
Oh yes, thank you. Ammanettalo per bene, ragazzi.
I'll take the key.
Oh, però la tratta da cameriera. Bussa via. Ma che è?
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes.
Too many cutscenes. Please stop with the
You'll need your strength.
cutscenes already. Okay, you can animate pretty well, but stop with these cutscenes. I want to play. Ha ha ha, very funny. Vabbè. Dai Geralt, lo so che sei bravo a usare le mani. Ecco, va. Non fanno vedere la scena, perché quella non sanno come animarla. L'unica scena in cui...
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls? Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow. What say we, teach him a lesson?
No, just a moment. I forgot to share the live streams on my Twitter. Just a moment. Ooh, this music is... The fuck? Ma che succede? Ah, ok. What game you will play next? I was thinking about Dragon Age Inquisition. And then maybe Mass Effect Saga. Ok.
I'll not touch the scum. I get scurvy. Right. Hangman'll do it. He's poxy already.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Why the easiest setting?
Rip your guts out!
Okay. Ouch. That was easy. And just stay. Don't raise my staff. Ah, ecco la mia roba. Devo vabbè. Ooh, I feel the pain, but not that much, but still. It's not a room I'd like to check. Or...
Damn torches. We can't sneak out in this light.
Come ho attivato la modalità? Poi non vado a vedere.
What was that?
Hit the mutants!
Cazzo! Ma porca! Vabbè, senza cosa. I comandi sono fatti di merda. No, non c'è niente.
Cook promised meat today. Take you.
This should have been the stealth mode, right, Talia? Yeah, good job, Talia, with stealth mode. Good job.
You deaf or what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guards, over here!
What a good stealth mode. Good giusto. Oh yes, indeed. Okay. Trains. Ah, good boy. We could escape together if you want.
Stay calm, Arian.
What are you doing here?
Same thing as you.
Yes, but they imprisoned you. Why?
They say I killed Foltest.
Shame. I'd hoped to do that myself. Do you know my mother's fate? Foltest did her no harm.
Foltest ordered the Blue Stripes to guard her like some invaluable treasure.
Bastard. Placing her among those dogs. One more nobly born should protect her. A baronet at least.
Time to think about saving your life.
To me, honor is more important than life.
What do you plan to do?
Not your concern. We must get to the oil store where there's a way out. I'm weak. You must help me. I'll wait here. Return for me once you've cleared the way.
Cipsica. Patati, patate, patata.
You're hard. The point was not due tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. You'll see me today.
Ah, quello è il boia. Aia. Tutto da capo. No. Che palle. devo ricordarmi di salvare più spesso.
Damn torches. We can't sneak out in this light.
Dearest Lily, I hope you miss me as much as I miss you. I'm not that surprised.
What was that?
Ooh, they won't see me. No, they see me.
You'll not get off easy!
Alright, darling. Finally alone. Just you and me. Not very romantic, I'll admit.
Alright, hogs down. Let's see.
You deaf for what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guards, over here!
On the double!
Stay calm, Arian.
I'm weak.
4 letters. Back.
I'll wait here. Return for me once you've cleared the way.
Bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker! Fuck you up the arse! Motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking kill you, hear me? I'll rip you brick off and beat your head in with it!
What was that? Little smoke like a horse. Burned for shite. Dipped in shite instead of tar.
Too many. No, get up. Okay. That's a little bad. No. I tried.
Cunt of a cat.
Oops. Let's get back to the boy. Hey.
Help me up.
How can I?
Up the stairs.
power
This
man.
way.
Just a moment, I just have the... Okay. You can go now. There you go. My baby boy. Dai, andiamo. Cuscino.
Second door on the left. That's the oil store.
Come faccio a sapere che...
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
Alone.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
Oddio. Oh. Addio. I got a sword at least.
Halt! Oh, blimey, is that you, Witcher? They say you killed the king.
Well, I didn't. And I'm going to prove it.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Glad to hear that. It'd be pretty stupid if I had to kill you now. Did all the Reavers survive the assault?
Aye, they've been drinking themselves silly for 2 days now. I believe I owe you something.
You don't owe me a thing.
We wound up in a boiler.
Ah, è il ragazzo
You know how it is.
del medaglione.
Caught in a tight passage. Nowhere to go. Those in the back push forward. Those in the front are stuck. And halberd blows raining down from above. I'd have been crushed if not for my armor. And about 10 blows landed on my helmet. My ears still ring and I puke time and again. But I live and breathe.
Concussion. It'll pass. Were you on patrol with the Reavers when they ran into those squids, Hal?
Aye.
Kenneth mentioned the unit was especially vicious. Notice anything out of the ordinary? A unit emblem or something?
Right you up. They had masks made of the cloth of Special Forces uniforms. And they hollered a lot. Yorvath or some such.
Where did the dragon come from?
Well, chemist, we live in a
Save
world
their
where
asses. The elves
you can
ceased
actually
shooting at the sight of
modify the
Can't
genes
anymore, as
of
we
a
said
human
right then, as if the
and
devil
let him
himself was
become
on our tail.
a witcher.
Take this.
So I'm not surprised they know something about medicine,
Just not cut out to be a dragon hunter, I
but
guess.
still can't investigate
It
a
could be
crime.
useful to you, though.
I need to go.
There are sentries on the dike. Know where you'll slip through.
Can you distract them?
I'll try. But remember, count me out if there's a fight. In fact, we could end up foes.
I hope not. Go.
Just give me a minute.
May I save or not? I can't save. Dio, I should wish. Yeah. I don't need to save. I'm a good gamer. I don't need
The
to save.
Kingslayer's escaped. We need to cut him off. Follow me.
All right, let's go!
Geralt, over here.
Please? Please! Meno male, Tris, sei viva. Ah, ci fanno passare?
Trouble.
No.
Bloody hell, you didn't have to torch the castle. You were to sneak out, avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
Non sono stata io.
Left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
Triss, you put yourself out there.
An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbold and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbold, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Adernian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me.
Yes!
Even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Line's clear, Captain!
Vai, Gammy!
Honor's a curious thing. Honor made Arion fight a mismatched battle against the might of Temeria. Facing defeat, Honor told Arion to bow his neck to save his men. But that same honor prevented him from saving himself.
So there was no way to save this character.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt.
Dandelion?
Could his luck get any worse?
Sta narrando
I've
Dandelion?
known The Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses. And yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child.
Siri! La figlia!
A sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you?
No,
Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
How many cutscenes there are in this game? Io odio i prologhi ai giochi. Li odio con tutta me stessa. Perché puoi salvare di rado, ti tocca farli, sono pieni di cutscenes che ti tocca vedere, sono lunghissimi. C'è pochissimo gameplay. Ah, così, per il gusto di farlo soffrire. Baltimore. Mi incazzo. 6. Manco mi ricordo più come si chiami perché non mi piaceva. Mi incazzo se è lui. Perché Siegfried, per una volta che non sono stata dalla parte dell'ordine, è morto e non lo rivedrò più. Però questo qui con cui non mi sono mai alleata, manco per sbaglio, è ancora vivo. Mi incazzo sempre.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, king of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one, each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails, and the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his knacker. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
Ha
Time of the
ragione.
month.
Ora, se non vi dispiace, io 2 secondi in bagno. Bene, dai. Ultima mezz'oretta. Esploriamo un po' il primo atto, sperando di... Non ho nulla contro le cutscenes, non ho nulla contro i filmati, anzi, li adoro, però... La rottura di palle dei prologhi è questa. Sono uscita da Assassin's Creed, ma che... Sono l'unica che appena scesa avrei urlato no, le mie scarpe! Potevate dirmi che c'era l'acqua!
Yorveth rules the forest.
Hello. Hello.
In questo gioco non c'è bisogno di conoscere le...
You coming?
Cioè sembra che le conosca a prescindere.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that?
Hear that? I smell an elf.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a...
Yorveth, sì. Ecco come si
long
chiama.
awaited our meeting.
Non ci posso credere. Yorveth c'è, Siegfried non ci sarà, perché l'ho ammazzato.
Forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Allora, un attimo solo.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire...
Non mi avete fatto scegliere!
...their dirty work? The Dwan, even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
The Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss! Stop!
Combatte?
That ought to discourage them.
Allora faccio tipo, che è successo?
Triss, are you alright?
Lovely.
Oh shit.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What's happening?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a flower. One of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed. At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shaking.
Tutte queste battute sui culi.
Are you alright?
Yes. Fine. What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading? I'm starting to think. Wait. The barrier's waiting. Triss!
Be quick!
Give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
Un attimo, posso recuperare della roba. Che è l'Oredomo? Odio sta cosa del gioco. Vai sopra le cose non
Scoia'nsel attacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
Questa donna?
You know each other? Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Ah, a quanto pare, dato che ha ucciso Siegfried
woman?
nel primo gioco,
My good
non lo
man, we barely
incontrerò qua.
escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very
Non
well.
credevo che
Head
avrebbero
for the
preso
market square. You
a
might be in time for
saperlo.
the execution. Some ne'er
Mi rigiocavo il quarto e il quinto
a
capitolo.
dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Però da quel che sto
Oh yeah, the
vedendo non è
brothel
che
sounds
sarebbe
especially
stato tutto sto
interesting.
PG,
Take care now.
Cioè non avrebbe avuto questa
Spice merchant. Not likely.
What was that?
Did
you say that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
What now?
led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Ah, non devo più meditare per acquisire livelli, ottimo.
They're the ones the elves were broad daylight.
What about Lupita?
That's just bollocks.
Oh no, I'm not talking to a freak.
Wait a minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
When I see you at the hang.
Are you serious?
Ah, some hanging.
I think the stew's
A bunch
ready.
of non-viewers. Quiet. Artist at work.
Where's that
You
apple?
might want to stir it.
I don't step.
Posso far vedere queste scene live, anche se è un gioco? Cazzarola, non ci ho mai pensato.
Zoltan.
Dandelion?
My informer.
Zoltan?
What's the plan?
Ma sono i nostri amichetti!
No killing.
Niente ucciso.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Perché vogliono uccidere Dandelion? Ma che ha fatto?
Geralt!
Anzi,
Geralt!
che ha fatto si può
Over
anche dire.
here! Help!
Ma devi stare zitto! Lascia fare gli esperti! No, pure Zoltan. Pure Zoltan. Il nano. Allora, cerco modo per liberare Dandelion.
Step back, White.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
Ah, ecco.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a
Sei
sentence is
serio?
nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
And piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favorite.
Cioè, dai, manco i puritani. No, i
on my
puritani
neck
sì.
for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Ehi,
Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
brava, brava.
The execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman. I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman.
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
Vuoi ancora offese? Perché questa può farlo
For the
tutto il
last
giorno.
time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady! Careful with...
Vabbè, ci ho provato a fare la diplomata.
Come on up. Got room for one more deviant.
They'll hang anyway!
Want to square with the others? Look here, assaulted it.
Oh, vedi? Ho ammazzato qualcuno? No. Avrei preferito non vederlo. Quello si vanta pure. Sbagliato? Ah, ho premuto S, mannaggia. E là, e za, e za. Ah, ho ammazzato qualcuno? No. Oh, no, altre guardie.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report.
Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
Chi lo sta
Our
toccando?
scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Yeah.
Well, Blue Stripes, the non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time.
Non è plausibile che muoiono così presto, ma lo preferisco.
Meaning?
Anche perché non sembra che il collo si sia...
Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder.
No, in realtà...
So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today,
Ok, Gestapo.
with armaments, will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency.
Ma hanno la stessa animazione.
Orders. Prepare to fight, and ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us.
Dandelio! Ma quanto sei bello!
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you.
Ciao,
Time to hit the tavern.
Zan.
Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Since Sidoris is on the seashore, are the town guards there called the Bywatch?
Welcome to my modest shop.
What do you deal in?
All kinds of incense, mainly. For meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
Ciao Alex, benvenuto. Ecco va. Non facciamo come nel primo. Ho solo 300 ore. Ah, davo un po' di più, Allora. Nel primo gioco non ero andata benissimo in primo tentativo. Tutto bene. Sono un po' delusa che non incontrerò Siegfried in questo gioco. Però capita. Che cosa posso fare? Mettere resistenza invece. Quanto potenziale? L'ho comprato? Sì. Quanto costano? Se ciaccia. Ne ho bisogno, grazie. No! Guarda! È identico al primo gioco! Stessa razza! È lo stesso cane! È lo stesso cane! No, sono scioccata. Cioè, dai, non è lo stesso! Oh, speriamo che non mi toccherà ucciderli per ottenere del grasso di cane. È un ottimo unguento. Vediamo se posso fare quello. Ok, quindi posso fare degli unguenti. Posso. Che cazzo sto facendo? Allora, devo cliccare qui. No? Ah, ah, ok, proprio questa non posso, però gli altri sì. Va bene. Gatto ce li ho già. Ok. Le bombe non le posso fare. Yet. Unguento aumenta i danni massimi inflitti con la spada. Sì. No, basta, non le posso più fare. Ho finito già tutti gli ingredienti. Ma sono costosissimi gli ingredienti. No, ma forse anche nel primo era così. Mai comprati, mai avuto bisogno. Allora, c'ho dei talenti. Niente tossicità, tra l'altro.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Ah, che cosa macabra mantenere dei cadaveri.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the house, Harold?
Ma come faccio a decidere? Gatto! Oh, Miscio, anche questi sono identici al primo. E poche volte in cui si vedevano. Miscio!
What's it to me?
Perché non c'è la funzione di pettarli? Gatti! Ora io vorrei capire come seleziono la missione. Perché non... Allora, queste sono le formule.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Hai acquistato conoscenza. Ah no, allora è come il primo. Per conoscere al meglio i mostri devi leggere. È una cosa che del libro ho apprezzato tantissimo, per quanto fosse una roba. Però io non sto capendo una cosa. Oh, eccolo qua, dovevo premere J. Allora. Maestro! CCC. Allora. Ok, posso fare così. Proposta immorale quando il problema si va. Sì, ma le missioni... Ah, che bello. Tutti i personaggi. Yennefer non c'è? Conosco solo un mostro? Ma siete seri? Va bene, hanno tolto quello delle piante, quindi ti servono libri per conoscere i mostri, ma non per conoscere le piante, quelle le conosci a prescindere. Mi sembra alchimia. Sì, sembra di sì, perfetto. Quindi per le missioni devo andare sotto. Le missioni me le
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Interessante. Va, esploro un po'. Una taverna. I folchi. Ho già capito che cosa si farà qui. Locandiere. Patata. Piuttosto, io non potrei vendere niente. Ma... No, ma le ho accumulate. Posso tenermi tutte queste armi? È fantastico. Nel primo potevi tenerti 3 spade e basta. Oh, ma allora questa me le devo esaminare con calma per vedere le... Quanti cuoio blocco. Quanti cuoio. Quanti cuoio blocco. Ciao In. Ma avevo tutte ste rune? Io non ho mai capito come si usa. Cioè, in altri giochi so che è una cosa che si installa nell'arma e te lo deve fare un fabbro. Ma in questo non ho mai capito come si faccia, perché ogni volta che andavo da un fabbro non c'era la funzione. Quindi boh. Che belle queste immagini. Oh, io sono sempre indecisa. Vabbè, vendiamo. C'è l'anello d'argento 6 oren, l'anello di ferro 18. Ma perché? Ma gliele sto vendendo o... Sì, gliele sto vendendo. Facciamo fusare. Così. Ma non c'era bisogno di scattare all'indietro,
Well,
Greetings.
Just don't start any brawls. Peace and quiet. Get it?
Speraci.
I've got my eye on you.
Ah, anche tu vendi? Sì. Ah, è la moglie del locandiere. Levati.
It's a dog's life, get out of.
Damn, that was close! Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold.
Triss.
Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Ma non ti incazzare con me.
Calm down, you'll choke on your liquor. No wedding, Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Poplar refused to let a firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs.
L'accento davvero nato
Sat us down
scozzese.
and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining,
Certo.
they served us.
Perché eravate sulla forca?
Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, girls, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
Eat, Breckenrig says. then proceeded to slap 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
Kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Even me, Geralt. You play the spy a bit, get bored and drop it. You know how he is.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
Non gliene sta fregando un cazzo della conversazione politica.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorb with Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Sembra un lavoro per un witcher. Ah. tentacoli. Ah. Non ho bei ricordi con una creatura tentacolosa. E tu chi sei?
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh,
Una triste gelosa, triste gelosissima.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near
No,
pulled
non
Sozek
sembra,
into the depths,
gliene
and
farà
you're
gli occhi
simply
viola.
chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kairan.
Kairan?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port.
Ah,
A
non si
moment
chiama
ago, I had the
Kraken.
good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why is the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh?
Voglio parlare col tuo
Someone got a
manager
witch, perchance?
tentacoluto.
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is
Abbiamo il
in this
diplomatico per i
capacity
mostri.
that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kairan.
Oh, un
Now
contratto!
blocks all trade
Mi
traffic.
mancavano i contratti.
So, Witcher, are we
Ha un
willing?
calamaio con la piuma come collana. No, non è una collana.
I
Ah, no,
was here
dici il tizio.
first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway. As
Guarda, ho visto che in giro, in generale, tenevano come collana... Oh, cazzo, sì, ma ha un calamaio! Ma che cazzo?
Madame de Tanseville has, I
Vabbè,
believe,
come
already
quando
conducted
ai
some
tempi,
preliminary
cioè,
negotiations.
noi diciamo sempre, un bravo dottore si porta sempre una Mont Blanc, no? E lui deve essere un dottore, e ai suoi tempi non esistevano i
How long must I wait
taschini.
for you to introduce us.
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of
Ok, non è
Kovir.
niente.
Kovir's a long way
Hai una penna, ti dirò.
I had my doubts if the Kairan was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some
D'oro penserò sempre
ingredients.
che sia Karen.
Tris Marigold, sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths, right, Tris?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my, your sense of humour seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning
rispetto alla mia voce?
slow-moving merchants.
Va bene,
Partly
allora dopo l'ho
correct.
giusto.
Cedric claims the Kairan emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric.
An elf, formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird, but he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
In realtà basterebbe fare un po'... Prova, un po' così. Purtroppo è una cosa che devo cambiare per ogni gioco.
I need to look around.
Non è automatica.
A few things.
Ora dovrebbe andare
An
meglio.
investigation, witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit, and get back to you.
Perfetto.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Sì, Tris, datti una calmata. E che... Vabbè. Fanciulli, rettini. vi saluto. Ci vediamo domani. Stessa ora. Stesso gioco. Stesso figone. Ciao!
Don't tell me you're lying, yeah?